Hey, what's going on everyone? JS Cards here coming at you with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. Today we're going to be going over my pure Tri-Brigade deck list with the DPE engine. I think this is a really solid deck. I really like playing it, and I think pure Tri-Brigade is the way to go, although you can play other archetypes in it if you want. But I like the pure version. I think that's the best way to go about it since the most recent ban list, and this is what I've been playing so far. So let's just jump into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I think this is pretty standard overall, but we'll go through the list here. Starting off with our Tri-Brigade pieces, we have triple copies of Fractal, triple copies of Nerval, triple kit, and double Karis. Pretty standard Tri-Brigade lineup here. I wouldn't really change anything about this, but the next card is basically like a Tri-Brigade monster, and that is triple copies of Rescue Cat. This card's just great for getting out like your Kit and Karis or something like that and letting you generate plays that way. Some people kind of cut down on the number of Rescue Cats to even 2, maybe even 1, but for right now I'm going to play 3. It's been working out great so far. I really like it. And then we have our Destiny heroes being the Celestial and the Dasher. And then the rest of the monsters are all hand traps. Not a whole lot here, but 3 Ash, and then the Gamma package. And because it's searchable, the 1 DD Crow. I do have Nibiru in the side deck at the moment, but I might try to make some room to main it. I think Nibiru is a really good hand trap right now. With all these combo type decks running around, and it might be worth playing in the main deck, but for right now this is what I'm playing. Next up for the spells, I'm playing 3 copies of Forbidden Chalice. I think this is an awesome card. It's a great budget option. I play this in a variety of different decks. It is definitely one of my favorite spells if you don't have Forbidden Droplets, and I don't have those, but this card's really cool just to be able to shut off a monster's effects for a turn. Then we have the double Fusion Destiny. Yep, it sucks that Fusion Destiny's down to 2, but it's still playable. You can still play DPE just fine. After that, for more 2-ofs, I have double Twin Twisters. You could play Cosmic Cyclone if you wanted. I like Twin Twisters a little bit more in Tri-Brigade because of the discard effect. You can ditch a Nerval or something like that. Plus, you can destroy up to 2 spells and traps. So with Eldritch kind of running around, skill drains kind of out there right now, a lot of annoying back row exists and it hurts this deck, so it's worth playing something. Whether you want to play Cyclones or Twin Twisters, that's totally up to you. Then for all the 1-ofs, we have the Tenki, Monster Reborn, Called By, and the Foolish. Then for the trap cards, I play double Revolt and triple Infinite Impermanence. You could play Effect Veilers if you want. I like Infinite Impermanence a little bit more, or you could also just add in Effect Veilers and play more hand traps. So that's it for the main deck. It's 40 cards. This deck doesn't do anything fancy or anything like out of the box. It's just a very solid archetype along with a nice variety of hand traps, and it just does what it does. Like, that's why I like this deck, is I think it's just a really solid contender. All right, and then moving on to the extra deck, the one Link 1 that we play, of course, being the Almirage. Moving on to the Link 2s, I have the double Dragon Lords and double Ferjit, and after that the 1 Bearbrum. For the Link 3s, I'm playing the 1 Silver Sheller and then the Desperate Doom Eagle. For the Link 4s, I'm playing triple copies of Shurig. This might seem like a little overkill, but I decided to max out on it. I think it's definitely one of the best Link monsters out there, and there is technically space for it, so I think it's worth it. If you wanted to play maybe like a Phoenix or a Nightmare Unicorn or something like that, you could. But for right now, I'm just going to max out and play 3 Shurig. And then for the other Link 4s, 1 Appaloosa and Boral Sword Dragon. Now, Boral Sword is an awesome boss monster. Just in general, you could play Access Code Talker if you wanted, but honestly, Whirl Sword gets the job done. Then we have the Anaconda and of course the Destroyer Phoenix. And lastly, the 1 Omega. If you activate Gamma on your turn, you can easily go into this, and it's just a really solid synchro monster to this day. So there you guys have it. That is my Tri-Brigade deck profile for the new format going into March already, and it's a really fun deck. I highly recommend it if you guys haven't played it already, or if you're looking for a new deck that isn't super expensive. The DPE package is a little expensive, but you could easily take those out for something else. It's still really good, and Dasher's getting a reprint soon, so that's always nice. But it's a really fun, solid deck in my opinion, and hopefully you guys liked it. Nothing fancy, no gimmicks, it just does what it does, and it does it well. Also, stay tuned for new videos coming soon. I got a couple more deck profiles in the works. I kind of trimmed down on my collection, and I have like 4 decks that I am constantly kind of testing and trying to improve, and I just want to get good at those specific like 4 or 5 decks, and that's kind of what I want to make videos on in the future. This is one of them. I have an updated Dragon Link build that I will be sharing probably in the next week or so, and then I'm gonna work really hard on learning DDD. That is a deck I have tried to play in the past, and I don't know, there's something about it where it's too big brain for me, but I am kind of determined to learn it, or at least be okay playing it. Like, I'm not trying to master it or, you know, have 0 misplays with it, although that would be awesome, but it's just one of those decks that I'm gonna focus in on and try to understand and play fairly well or decent, you know, see how it goes. But yeah, I have some videos planned in the works and some more Master Duel stuff as well, so stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace out and have a good one.